I'm going to give you a trigger warning, okay?
Mm.
Oh.
I'm not sure how you're going to feel, but I'm just going to feel you out.
Oh my God.
Well,
buy me a drink first, for God's sake.
I'm going to let you swallow first. Okay. You ready?
Let's go.
Okay, here we go.
Oh. Oh, yes.
Emma Bentley.
Ribbed for my pleasure.
Why is it black?
Well, Lane, let me tell you a little story.
When a man and woman fall in love.
Yeah.
Emma Bentley, 7945. How do you feel after all this time about the Zat? And how would you feel about a reunion with it in the future? Crying, laughing face had to ask. So it's important to understand. Understand the props people, they were constantly replacing these things on all manner. The pneumatic ones had 3 charges of opening and closing, and this piece here shot forward and back. And if you're not paying attention, the visual effects will suck it up and you'll never know. I didn't know for years. And on top of that, these sections here, where it would be here and where it would be here, were replaced with rubber, with latex glove material that dried out after a few days because they needed an elasticity in order to hide the moving parts. That was still in place all the way through Continuum at the end.
You
so
can't
these
even tell
things,
the story without sounding like...
I know. It feels like I'm reading from a technical manual. and I don't have the
but it also is
terminology.
it's like you're describing the way you're describing it is so loaded as well, so to speak. It's like,
I warned you.
in order for it, you had to press the button for it to get erect. You know, and they wanted to have the thrusting motion of the forward part.
No,
I've seen
there are
the same
kids
thing.
watching
Nobody
Michael. I
ever
know.
saw, which nobody
Like,
ever saw.
Yeah, they
Nobody unless the camera was even in the close-up shot with that ridiculous close-up shot of the blast coming out the front of the weapon in several different episodes that we used. There was this motion when you open it up, like it was a CO2 charged thing where you press the button, you'd open it up, so that Z would become a bigger Z or Z, depending on where you're from.
Capital Z.
And then you press the button on the side and the front, and they spent thousands of dollars to make this happen. The front of it would go. That's what it would do. It was so with the working copies of that, like you have, that's what
it's a replica. Yeah, it's a replica.
Yeah. So that's sturdy. When you get the practical ones and they'd open, they were on like little tiny hinges with little tiny fabric, whatever. And then once it was erect, you'd press the button and it would go, and that was the working one, which nobody in the history of viewing of the show ever saw that thing do its thousands of dollars motion of.
I don't know why they didn't catch on. Yeah, just stop making. You do that. Save yourself some trouble.
You could have the damn thing in the same position, like a phaser, for example, and just have it do that. But it had to like get erect and then thrust.
Oh, I have a follow-up question, actually.
I don't know, Evie.
Keep going, because
you're keep in mind you want to stay on wormhole extremists, right? So I'm just inserting that. Pardon the pun.
I promise.
Right. I'm glad Nicole's not here. I'm just saying.
I was going to ask Michael what he thought about them getting rid of the disintegration capabilities of the Zat, because for a while there, it was what the third shot made
this
everything
is also
disappear.
one of the practical problems. Like
yeah.
Well, when? Because one shot stuns, two shots kill. 3 shots disintegrate. When? Like I got shot by several Zats. Shouldn't I the second time I got shot? Kill. 3 shots disintegrate. When? Like I got shot by several Zats. Shouldn't I the second time I got shot die? Like, why am I getting stunned again?
So I have a
No?
fan. I have
Yeah.
Like, what's the time lapse on disintegration? Like, is it, do you have to wait 3 hours and before you can go back in the pool?
I
Like,
have
how
a-
long is it before you disintegrate after you like
You got to hit
You
it
know,
3 times
like,
in a
what's-
row.
like it was you know, like it's like, and how come all of a sudden, like in 1969, where like when O'Neill shoots the lock off the box
and
Yes.
unlocks it. Yeah,
yeah, it's like, oh, so they can, so they open locks
they
now?
added a
So
rule. Yeah. So
shouldn't it be stunned? Shouldn't that lock be stunned first? Shouldn't you have to shoot it 3 times before?
I can't unlock yet, guys. You got to
Good point.
give me a minute to
Oh,
rest.
it's dead. It's not opening now. It's dead. I shot it a third time. I disintegrated the whole box. So
That's right.
I'm not being too nitpicky when I nitpick this stuff, that it had its flaws. So what
Yeah.
so to answer the original question of how would I feel about a reintroduction to it? Tepid. It's myself and the Zat. I don't know if, like, you know, over the years, like, you saw certain people like Teal'c always had, Teal'c and Carter always had a Zat as a sidearm after years. You notice that Daniel never did. That's because Michael would say, "Get that thing away from me unless we need it for the episode. Like, I don't want anything to do with that silly device because it for lack of a better word, it was silly gun.
God.
Bad gun.
Maybe we'll
Bad
get
gun.
an upgraded version in the show now.
Well, I mean, listen, to be 100% fair to all the creatives, and I know it feels like I'm crapping on the people that created the thing. There's a lot of work that went into our weapons and stuff like that. So it is what it is. It was, the whole disintegration thing was brought about as a result of the episode where it was introduced in Serpent's Grass.
You got it, buddy. God.
Was that it?
God.
Well done.
Let me see if you still remember this one. Castiana, Sahal, and
Hagen Bray.
he's
The
got
dementia
it.
has clearly
Ding,
set
ding,
in.
ding, ding, ding.
I'll be saying that to my children in my hospital bed.
Oh man,
Hagen Bray.
that's it. No. I am Daniel Jackson. No, I'm Daniel Jackson. God, I loved him. He was so good.
I tell you, Lexa on Andromeda, we had the Zat gun. We all thought it was silly, but their regular sidearm was something called a force lance. And you can't imagine the behind the scenes that would go on with a force lance, because it's all it was a stick. It was a stick with that you fired it was like a flashlight, right? But it was just, and then if you wanted to fight hand to hand, you could press a button and it would go out like a lightsaber, like the double-edged lightsaber where you could fight it like with a stick, right? And it was called a force lance. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, and I think one of Sorb's favorite lines was, "Want to see my force lance?" And he would do that to everybody that would listen.
No.
I thought you were
Wouldn't
Jewish.
listen anymore. So yeah, it's not science fiction weapons. Not an easy game for anybody.
Oh God.
No, we still. Practical.
I am going to